Good morning, friends. I welcome you to my YouTube channel, Education Information for All. I request you to like, share, and subscribe my channel. Today we see column adsorption study. Column adsorption experiments are the study of adsorption dynamics. The fixed bed column operation permits more efficient utilization of the adsorption capacity than the batch operation. The most important conditions in the design of fixed bed adsorption system is judged through its service time, known as column breakthrough, or the shape of the adsorption wavefront, which verify the operation lifetime of the bed. To determine the operation and dynamic response of an adsorption column, it is very important to know the breakthrough curve shape and the breakthrough time appearance characteristics at various column parameters such as adsorbent bed height, flow rate, and initial dye or metal ion concentration. The dynamic continuous flow column adsorption studies to determine the amount of adsorbent, system size requirements, and contact time, where these parameters can obtained from the breakthrough curves. You can see here this is the breakthrough curve figure. You can take a screenshot. It helps for the calculations of the experiments, whatever results you got. Please take the screenshot. So next, this is the you can take the screenshot of figure 2 also. This is the steps in column adsorption process. The adsorption process continues until equilibrium is established between the solute present in liquid phase and the solute sorbed per unit weight of the sorbent. The equilibrium established is static in nature as it does not change significantly with time. In fixed bed adsorption, influent solution continuously enters and leaves the column packed with adsorbent. Consequently, complete equilibrium is never established at any state between the solute present in the solution and the amount adsorbed. It reflects that equilibrium has to be continuously established for each time as it comes into contact with the fresh concentrations. That is why equilibrium system in column mode or fixed bed is termed as dynamic equilibrium of sorption. In fixed bed column, the flow of polluted water creates a wave front through the adsorbent bed shown in figure 2. The wave front near the inlet side is known as mass transfer zone. The sorption process takes place in mass transfer zone as the activated adsorbent becomes exhausted with time. The mass transfer zone moves forward across the adsorbent bed. As the mass transfer zone travels forward, it leaves behind the portion of adsorbent bed which is saturated by the contaminants. When the edge of mass transfer zone reaches the end of the column breakthrough occurs. The graphical representation for the movement of mass transfer zone through the column is called breakthrough curve. However, the breakthrough curve point is usually defined as the point when the ratio between influent C0 milligram per liter or effluent and outlet concentration Ct milligram per liter becomes 0.05 to zero point 0.1 at time Tb in minutes, as shown in figure 1. The adsorbent from the column is usually replaced when the ratio between the inlet and outlet concentration Ct by C0 becomes 0.50 at time t 0.5 in minutes. In case of industrial scale application, that is 50% breakthrough of the column. The column sorption capacity is calculated as this point. After 50% breakthrough point, the column can still operate until the ratio Ct by C0 becomes 0.90. This point is termed as operating limit of the column. The column will be completely exhausted when the predetermined inlet concentration is almost equal to the outlet concentration, that is C0 is equal to Ct at time Tt in minutes. The column sorption capacity for removal of adsorbate at 50% breakthrough milligram per gram was estimated using Trebol equation. Adsorption column capacity at 50% breakthrough, the unit is milligram per gram. Breakthrough time at 50% minute into flow rate ml per minute into feed concentration milligram per liter divided by mass of adsorbent in bed, the unit is gram. Now we see effect of influent flow rate. The effect of influent flow rate on the adsorption of heavy metal on adsorbent was investigated by varying the flow rate. We take example 5710 ml per minute by keeping constant bed height of 6 cm and inlet adsorbate concentration of 50 mg per liter. Higher flow rate, the front of the mass transfer zone quickly reached the exit portion of the column, indicating that the column was saturated early. At higher flow rate, a steeper curve with relatively early breakthrough was observed, and the execution time resulted in less removal percentage and uptake for all the metals. At lower flow rate has resulted in longer contact time as well as shallow adsorption zone. An increase in flow rate 5710 ml per minute causes a diminution in breakthrough point and column execution times, and as a result the curves become steeper with shorter mass transfer zone. This behavior could be due to the insufficient residence time of metal solution, which restricted the contact of the same to the adsorbent or biadsorbent or adsorbent. Along with this, at higher flow rate, the metals did not have enough time to diffuse into the bioabsorbent and they depart the column before equilibrium occurred, resulting in low metal uptake. Hence, earlier breakthrough curves, on other hand, at lower flow rates, the residence time of the metal solution in the column was increased, and as a consequence, metal ions have enough time to diffuse into adsorbent through interparticle diffusion, giving the late breakthrough curves. Breakthrough curve generally occurred faster with higher flow rate. Breakthrough time reaching saturation was increased significantly with decrease in flow rate. At low flow rate of influent, heavy metals has had more time to be contact with adsorbent, which resulted in greater removal of heavy metal molecules in the column. Although heavy metal adsorption was fast process, diffusion effects were lower due to the insufficient residence time of heavy metals in column at higher flow rates. Hence, lower flow rate were desirable for the effective removal of heavy metal in column mode. Moreover, the higher turbulence at higher fixed flow rate could lead to a weaker interaction and intraparticle mass transfer between the heavy metal molecules and adsorbent for the adsorption to be taken.